Back. So took a shower and I'm freshened up, and we're gonna hunt. Try to complete this next challenge before we move on. Why? Well, I'm already in this neighborhood, so might as well get the stalker bots and spiders not right away. And then earlier, I was running out of. Oh yeah, I got on Osprey Beetle arm guards. What is that? 15 acid, 25 cut. Oh, that's a good one. 10 burn. Oh, those are nice. Huh, okay. Okay, so I do have bullets, so cool. And what are that? So, adult Merfolken. Something tells me. Okay, 6.2, 6.9. Yeah, I don't think I have the right armor build, guys. But I would say Gremlin would be the right one. Let's see. Good. Let's see what damage they deal here. Oh, and he comes in from behind, eh? Okay, so they are aggressive. That's what we're finding out. Now, this armor's faring better. Much better. And then I'm healing myself. Okay, and then so after I'm done with killing those four, I'll go pull out my codex and yeah, so they're pretty aggressive. Not very easy to kill. Again, in line with the Cyrene mobs. Like a Nexusaur of the same level on Calypso would be dead, like just two chops, you know. I'm at like I dish between 35 and 52 damage on average. Back up here so that get a moment to open up my codex. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, look, you see, I got my gauntlets and my helmet, the sword, nearly ready for Halloween. Okay, and I plan to dress as like a Celtic warrior king for Halloween, and for the next Halloween because the suit's expensive. Sort of like, you know, I've always wanted that. Wow. So we already nearly completed the first challenge when it comes to the Merfolken. That's interesting. How about huh? That went fast. So if you want some easy challenges that go by fast, well, the Merfolken is pretty fast. We just got here. There you go. I'm at 60% of the attribute challenge. I'm already at 11%. What is that? Is that like a mistake or something? So you see that? You saw the same thing as me. Whoa, 11% per creature killed for the challenge. Has to be a catch. That's a nice little secret, is it? Not a secret anymore, now that I'm telling you online. Come in, skill, you'll kill like 10 creatures and practically halfway through the second rank. Be able to go get my attribute points faster. 44.7% of the second challenge. Wow, this is cool. Let's go for a sip of coffee. $55, 11% per creature killed. I like how they run and then they go and try to get you from behind. Totally original stance. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, mon chien? I leave the back door open and I keep my ear open. There's a yard and the yard is locked now. My dog is microchipped, so even if somebody stole it, stole my dog, we would be able to find him. And I wouldn't want to be the person who steals my dog. Ever heard of John Wick? John Wick's my bitch. There you go. More Merfolken challenge rank increased. Okay, so that's good. Just in time. So, at this speed, I'm going to bore you into the next attribute level, because this is just too cool. So let's see where we're at when it comes to percentage for every 1 kilowatt. 5.4. Whoops, 14.1. You see, so it went down, but not by that much. So again, this is totally worth skilling. We're gonna see what we get for rewards on attributes. Merfolken. Mer as in like mermaid, folk as in person, maybe a mermaid person, a merman, but then again, Justin Trudeau doesn't like when we, call men men and women women. Because of course he speaks for all people kind. Man, I wish there would be like a SWAT team that would come and rid us of our government. Seriously, Canada's really been affected by the Liberals. Help us, please. Look, I have nothing against what people do in their own private rooms and what they do in their own private lives, but going around and flaunting what's supposed to be private on the streets, Doesn't make sense. It's appalling. And I mean, just imagine if everybody went around flaunting their sex. It just doesn't make sense, you know? I always stood up for people that are oppressed, no matter who they are, no matter what they look like or what they represent. It's just part of being a good person, a good human. When you're a good human, you care about everybody, you put your hand out to help the weak. I'll speak to a person on the street, like a homeless person, like I'm a homeless person. And I'll speak to a king like I'm a king. I've been homeless. But then again, the will to want to carry on is what's necessary. The will to participate in this system, which not everybody agrees with. We are in a transition from what we call the old world to the new world. There's no doubt about that. But I believe in truth and honesty, and I believe that anything like lies and deceit are criminal and should be treated as that and should be ostracized by society. Now, they say it is, but with Hollywood, you watch like shows like The Godfather and stuff like that, they sort of like glorify criminality now as if there was like two sides, the yin and the yang, and both were as equally important, and you need criminals in order to have police officers and vice versa. I believe that we should concentrate on taking care of each other more than anything else. And that this world of competition, we have to find a way to step away from that. As I'm using a knife and killing some alien that I don't know about. But you see, I'm not doing it for moral values, I'm doing it for the money. You see, that's just like what happens everywhere in the world. They're all doing it wrong. It's not my fault. I'm just doing it because somebody told me to do so. And that's exactly what happened during the pandemic. A bunch of people doing what they're told without asking questions. Okay, so we actually made our way back like past the challenge, and we've gone to the attribute level, and but how is it possible to even stop when it's going so fast? I don't know if it's a glitch or something, but we're at 20% of rank 4. What? We've been hunting for how many minutes? Just a few. But it has slowed down. Like we're at 26.2 for the rank for the challenge 4, and then boom, 31.4. So you see it's slowing down. But you see, if you do the first 4 or first 2, first 3, challenges for each creature. That's quick attribute gaining. And I love those attributes, let me tell you. Oh, an adult. A gatherer, those are bigger. Nice. Merfolken. I like them. If they didn't attack me, I wouldn't hurt them. Yeah, right. So if he's a gatherer, logically, would that be because there's minerals? Let's see. The moon is made of cheese. Small Zorn stuff. Move over here, which is like boom, drop right there. Zorn Star. Okay, that's By the way, I didn't tell you, like, for those who followed you know, but I'm amped, eh? I'm amped with level 2 light amps. That's why I'm always hitting reasonable planes. It's not poor or very poor. It's small, modest. Okay, so it's taken care of. We're at 45%. My Maddox 4. Still takes a lot of bullets with the Maddox 4. Another thing to consider is that some guns like dish damage that some creatures are sort of immune to, so you got to be careful. You might be using a gun that you think is efficient, but it actually isn't because it's just not designed for that creature. We're at 50% of rank 4. So the loot's not great though if you want to compare to, let's say, what we were just hunting. So you're trading off, I guess, loot for attributes on these creatures. View's pretty nice. I wish I brought my bathing suit. %, just a few more, and then we'll stop with the Merfolken, the mermen, the mer people. But something attracts me towards that tower. Okay, so I'll start pulling out my codex. A bunch of rewards to choose from. %. Retreat towards there. They send the soldiers to the front and roll the dice to stabilize the oil price. At 92. Okay, one more. That could be an adult Merfolken. What? What? That was crazy. So now we know that the adults don't provide as much. So let's just get rid of them. Boom. Merfolken challenge increased. Rank 5 already, man. Interesting. Has to be a glitch. What's up here? A what? Venataur? Huh. I wonder if they pay as much. I'm gonna go drop a bomb or probe on this one, and if there's nothing, then I'm gonna end this show, and then we're gonna move on and start hunting that creature right there. Nothing. Okay. Talk to you soon. A break. And then, so what we're going to do now is, there's the codex that I opened up, and we have some rewards to claim, and we have an attribute to pick up. So we're going to start with the, let's go with the Stalker bots. Claim reward. Aim, anatomy, athletics, BLP, combat reflexes, dexterity, handgun, heavy melee weapons, laser weaponry, light melee weapons, long blade, power fist, rifle, short blades, weapons handling. Okay, so let's take a look and see in the skills at entropiawiki.com. If I click on skills and I go for health point increase, what is the first skill here that would help me increase my health points? Stamina, strength, agility, intelligence, psyche, commando, courage, martial arts, coolness, melee combat, athletics. So for every 533 points of athletics, you get a health point. And dexterity is also a good choice. See, so those are the ones that I've been choosing the most. Now I remember why. Combat reflexes at 1,600. So that was the next one I always chose. Let's go see what combat reflexes does for us. Oh, you see, so 11% evader and 10 dodgers. That's interesting. So combat reflexes. Courage, martial arts, coolness, melee combat, dexterity. Let's open this one up. Skill effect. And you see that dexterity will make me a better decoy dispenser, tailor, colorer, which is something that I want. So yeah, so dexterity is something I like. Go back. Okay. Perception will give you. So what does perception give you? Skill effect. 14% decoy dispenser, 10% resource gatherer, 9 animal looter. So perception will help you with better loot. Wow, okay. So, but there's no perception in there. But I do choose it all the time. Every time I have an opportunity to grab some perception, I do. Okay, so we'll go for combat reflexes because I want to be better at evade. So you see, it may have been a fast skill, but you don't get much. Perception. So now you know why I grabbed these, is that I want to have more health points. Go. So did I grab all my rewards? Yes, I have. And then if I go to the attribute challenge, I have the choice between agility, intelligence, psyche, stamina, or strength. And guess what I'm going for? Stamina. Stamina has improved by 0.8607. Okay, so let's go take a look. Skills, attributes. Ooh, I'm still at 30 on stamina. But I'm close to the next skill point. Agility, I'm about to get to 89. Can't wait to be to 90. 223 health. 82 intelligence. But you see, I'm always at 243 health because of my ring. Stamina and strength. Okay. Then I saw some other creatures down here, so we're going to see if they go up as fast. Level 15. Like dogs. I don't like hunting dogs. You know, I like dogs. But the robot dogs. Okay, Zornstar. Food oil. I like being on Cyrene. It's Cyrene. I like being here. The creatures are not overly aggressive. Zornstar is the mineral. I had to choose a mineral to represent Cyrene. I would say Zornstar is it. Zornstar is a Listerium of Cyrene. But I didn't look at the sales price, so I may be wrong. Maybe it's worth more. Let's take a look. It's the Listerium of Cyrene. I'm at 400 pounds. That's why I'm running slower. Even at that speed, I'm running about the same speed as a newbie avatar. Okay, so let's see what the Adept Venataur has to say. It's going to trigger my find interesting. So they're like packs, they follow each other. Is that what's happening? So if you want one, you'll get many. My Venataur challenge is unlocked. Heal. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to go into my codex. Venataur 9.2 and I killed like 3, so it's gonna be it's not gonna be a quick one. Move this out of the way. Yeah, so if you come here, you're not going to be hunting with your shrapnel, because the shrapnel, for those that are happy that there's not much shrapnel, well, this is the place. %, so I'd have to kill about 50, so it's totally different from the other mob. The loot's not the best on these creatures. Not so far. Shrapnel .45. You would think that a robot would provide you with shrapnel. Animal eye oil. Okay, I'm gonna have to give myself some bullets. But I'm gonna try to kill him with my knife and see how he deals with that. I think we're programmed to act like packs or something. I see that when one comes to me, the others follow. Which would make sense. I mean, that's how dogs act. Nope. $38.9. My coffee with no sugar and 1% lactose-free milk. I try to eat low carb when I can. Once in a while I cheat. My dad passed away last year, and I was adopted, found him when I was 30, and he was a big man. He was a prison guard all his life. They called him Big Bad Gary. But I didn't want to become as big and, as he is. I'm okay with bad. But it's, yeah, so I see what I don't want to look like when I grow old, so I'm going to try to train until I can't anymore. And I'm going to live with the pain because, aging is, I won't lie to you, if you pay attention to every ache and pain in your body, it's aging for you. Okay, I'm at 50% of that challenge. I don't so much like hunting them for all kinds of reasons. Venataur. $53. 5.9. Oh, look at that mountain over there. That's nice. Oh, it's a lane, yeah. Yeah, so what I've been, this is just a theory, it's really not certainty, but I think that doing my genealogy, I actually found out what all those legends of vampires are, and if you go back far enough in history, go back like 4,000 years, 4,500 years, those the proto cells, those who became the cells, actually they were cannibals. They ate people. They ate mostly their enemy. But think about it. You're living in Europe. You have like the agriculture is not the most developed science. Most people that were living or developing in the cold areas, in like Siberia and all that area, they were hunter-gatherers. And what do hunter-gatherers do? They eat whatever they can gather. Oh, that was a good one. Animal muscle oil, 30 ped. They eat meat. But when you live in a place of scarcity, you can go a long time without finding any meat to eat. Luckily, they had enemies. So they would war, and why? For resources. That was the whole story of Europe, is looking for resources, looking for example, the Vikings. Like even before the Vikings, the Phoenicians. I mean, there was always pirates that used their ships to conquer other places and to gather and to steal the loot and to put it back on the ship and leave, you know. But it's not a phenomenon that exists since the Vikings. That existed 3,000, 4,000 years ago. So we seem to forget that civilization and navigation and all these things have existed for a long time. Even our forefathers that lived in Oceania like 50,000 years ago would travel on the ocean. Look at the Aboriginals. They come from Africa. The Aboriginals of Australia, they're from Africa. You can see that. But they're some of the oldest people on the planet. They're our forefathers. We have to look at these people like our ancestors in a way, and respect them in that way. So that's where indigenous people come into play. Indigenous people are the original people of the earth, and Europeans are, and I'm not, you can go look what I'm telling you. I'm not inventing anything, it's just facts. We're the result of ethnogenesis. What is ethnogenesis? It's when you take all kinds of different people from all over the world, and then they meet at one place and reproduce together. So what's happening in North America at the moment is ethnogenesis, you see? Like new people from all the mix of people of the world will be arising. So when you come back to North America and 500 years from now, my regeneration ship's about to, okay, so you see when there are a bunch of people on ya, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. So I'm just going to try to get rid of him before they kill me. Here, I got him. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, so you don't want a whole pack on you. Oh, and where did I end up? Where am I? Up there. Oh wow. Well, we'll continue on this quest. There's only 25% remaining, but I'm done. I got work coming soon, so. But yeah, interesting. Well, hopefully you had fun. Take care. Have a good day.